just tagged along.
Everyone shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get some shit done.
Stay here and rest. I'll be back.
I mean, it's no Midwich Elementary, but it's quite spooky.
Yeah, nothing in here was reused in Kindergarten Cop.
Which is a real shame.
Yep. Maybe Kindergarten Cop 2. Which I assume already exists.
Yeah, it's got Dolph Lundgren in it.
Yep. A frequent replacement for Arnold Schwarzenegger probably throughout his entire career.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. He was always like the second or third string action hero of the 90s.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he has a PhD, so...
Oh, he has multiple PhDs.
Yeah.
He's like ridiculously intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so his career is not acting. That's just a avocation, really.
Side gig, yeah.
Yeah. It's a coincidence that he's an action movie star. Kind of like how the singer from The Offspring helped cure AIDS recently.
Yeah. I like to imagine people ask him, like, you did that? And he's just like, yeah.
Because
God knows if it was me. And this is why I cannot be trusted to be placed in any kind of position of authority. And also just a quick save.
Do a whole Mr. Jaws with nothing but Offspring lyrics.
So I was thinking like the old Duke Nukem soundboard.
Mm.
Prank calling people with that.
Ultimately, that's just old movie quotes as read by John St. John.
Balls. Okay, so explore the ground floor before we go upstairs. Okay, now it's a Silent Hill game because all the doors are locked. And there's a radio around here somewhere.
Coming through your controller again, I assume?
Yep.
This one is not picking up on mic.
It is very quiet even on my controller.
Maybe you should get closer.
Box won't open. I need a key.
Gonna need a lot of keys, it looks like.
Yeah.
Gotta go find and kill the janitor.
Arts and Crafts Club's been making spider lilies, which isn't worrying.
Little did they know that those would cause the apocalypse.
Yeah, just give it another couple of days. There'll be all the spider lilies you could possibly stomach.
Yep.
So hey, remember that joke you made about having to kill someone for the key?
I, figured there was a good chance.
They're like, oh no, it wasn't a joke. We're gonna murder, and it's gonna be fun.
I was just hoping it would be the janitor so you get the whole key ring at once.
Yeah. God, wouldn't that be useful?
Yeah.
Okay, don't have the code for that.
Guess we're on the lookout for 3 consecutive numbers.
Mm.
And a Anatomically correct dummy. Specifically of a
it's
child.
pen.
I don't know if just because you're in an elementary school, you have to make the anatomy dummy a child.
Look, he looks just like you, except
Yeah.
his skin or organs. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I brought it up last time, but in true Higurashi fashion, there's also a dam construction in the background of this game. Not sure if it has anything to do with what's going on now, or if it's just background details, but...
Yeah. That political corruption is going to get you all killed.
Ah, crap.
In game and out of game. Oh, hey, that guy.
Ow, my spine.
He's bigger than he was.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna take him on right now.
I wouldn't recommend it. I would exhaust all other options. I guess you're going to pick the lock.
Yep. I said that the lock was incredibly easy to break. So presumably we're going to use this cute rabbit hairpin to take it out.
Yeah. There's a conspicuous scarecrow out here in the yard, too. As though the giant meat monster needed backup. I was going to say Meat Monster is going to be like this game's T-Rex. That's only because I played Dino Crisis more recently than Silent Hill 2. It's clearly our Pyramid Head.
Oh, no, I am boned.
Wow, he can hit you through the walls.
Okay, I can dodge around him while he's rearing back for a swing. That's good.
Yeah, I figured you'd be safe in there and then he'd lose interest, but far from it.
Oh, hey, we've got a whole new category of weapon, heavy weapons.
Ooh, hell yeah. The game offers a sledgehammer, you gotta take it.
Oh, 100%. Also, it's incredibly funny seeing this tiny schoolgirl run around with a 10-pound lump hammer.
I mean, the Naginata was ridiculous enough.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer even more so.
Those were quite popular with women in feudal Japan.
Yeah, I mean, they make sense thematically. It's still weird to see a schoolgirl with one.
Yeah.
Modern depictions usually put them in the hands of a big, tough samurai.
Yeah.
Reki
says the Meat Man might be a prototype for Alex Mercer from Prototype. Blade arm, tentacle arm. He's got the powers from the second game where you can mix and match.
If he turns into Rinko's grandmother, we're in trouble.
Yeah, Alex Mercer could ruin the storyline of basically any video game ever. As he can just be anybody at any time.
Sounds a bit sus, but I'll go with it. Okay, so we're not going out there again anytime soon.
Yeah. That is a last-ditch effort. If we hit any dead ends, we might check out there again. If it can be avoided, then it will be.
The aliens are here. Also, clock stopped at, what is that, 1:15? Actually, it's Yeah, that hour hand is completely fucked up. Never mind.
Hmm. Well, it doesn't have a second hand, so you can't use it as a combination lock.
Yeah. Scarecrows are back.
It's a bit weird that scarecrows are a regular enemy. I thought they were just going to be maybe exclusive to outdoor
fields.
sections at least.
Yeah.
But they are dressed like students, so appropriate enough, I guess.
And in these narrow confines, it's going to make fighting them even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Not good.
Let's see, where was that drawer? Back this way. Main building key.
Why did she draw a t-shirt on the map pointing to the locked room?
Well, it looked like it was like a changing room or something.
Hmm.
I'm just guessing that's, rather than having the padlock there.
Yeah. Yes, there's a sign above the door, and she is able to read it. Who's there?
Someone fell down the stairs.
Yep, this time it did sound a lot more like falling down the stairs. So when you got the top of the other staircase, it sounded like someone was knocking on the door.
Mm.
Up, door slammed again.
Just as a reminder, Japanese school children can be fucking evil.
Pretty much any teacher of school-age children will tell you they can all be evil.
Oh yeah, I have a friend who's a teacher, and the number of times I've received messages from her midday just being like, "These children are monsters."
Yep.
Seems like a love confession from someone to someone.
Yeah. But it specifically mentioned Hideko and how she didn't show up.
Hmm.
Or wasn't going to show up or something. I don't see... Oh. Got a match puzzle, maybe?
Yeah, so I'm
Emoji
thinking.
puzzle?
But these
Eggplant, water
are-
squirt.
Yeah, except they're different on each side, so it's not like match the eggplant with the eggplant.
Yeah. Can't get 3 cherries for jackpot.
Hmm. If there's any other notes that might give us a clue.
You can only open the one side of each sliding thing.
Yeah.
Figured.
It seems like her and Renko used to be good friends.
Yeah. She's still taking advantage of that fact. Whilst committing crimes against us.
Like there's nothing else in this room except for that puzzle box, so...
Are you not able to open the door back out?
No, the door's locked.
Damn. Well,
Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings.
Hmm.
The sweet and tart fruit on the cake is highlighted.
It's nice that they highlight the clue part when you check the journals.
The only real fruit on this side is a cherry.
Yeah, I mean, pumpkin, but...
And strawberry. Hey, you got it right.
Yep, that ended up being easier than it needed to be.
I was expecting it to be like 4 or 5 steps to finish the puzzle, but...
Yeah, totally. A lot of these puzzles are pulling punches.
Yeah, it's... Other than the Scarecrow one, which I think just could have been better written.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's another one. What's the journal clue for this one?
Okay. That makes sense.
By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start. Book. Books.
That wasn't right.
A letter. Another book.
Oh, the symbols changed
Thanks.
too, which
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense, but...
So I'm guessing this one's probably books and journals.
Yeah, I would open up both of the writing-related options. See if you need them both on each side.
Okay, yeah, just all the books.
Okay, so not the letter, just the books.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's a smaller box inside a smaller box inside a bag of milk. Sakura in full bloom is our hint for this.
I kind of figured we were opening each layer of the box.
Yeah. If it's Sakura, that looks like a cherry blossom.
Really is, the box is just like magically respawning and redrawing itself each time.
Okay, it's just the one for that one.
No, that's not it.
And there's the key. Yeah, these puzzles are surprisingly not difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, as we said, Silent Hill puzzles were never massively difficult, but I was expecting a bit more of a challenge.
Some of them were pretty rough.
Yeah.
But typically on the default puzzle difficulty, a lot are pretty manageable.
Yeah. The one I hated the most was creating the handle for opening the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
We need to combine the wax, the horseshoe. I think it was the string as well, or was that the string with the needle?
I think you need to do the wax, the horseshoe, and the lighter to melt the wax.
Yeah.
What are you...
1 second, my TV. Sorry, TV was going into its automatic turn-off thing.
Rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
You accidentally did an attack with a baseball bat that was like a rapier thrust. It was an atrocious way to use a baseball bat as a weapon.
That one, yeah.
They're giving you all those keys that she's been talking about this whole time.
Yeah. We didn't have to kill anyone for it.
Yep.
Disappointing.
In fact, the scarecrows didn't even come alive to have the option to kill them.
I'm just going to go in here and ignore that guy.
The other scarecrows have been harmless. He's probably fine. Just checking things out.
Yeah, he's just hanging out under a light with all the focus on him for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. I mean, that's where you find the flashlight in Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. So I think we just found the code for the locker downstairs.
Looks a lot like it.
Make sure there's nothing else here. Can't go into any of these rooms. Oh, there we go.
Finally, one of them came to life.
Yeah. Anyone else want some?
Yeah, I heard additional footsteps. It seemed like they were behind you while you were fighting the one in front of you, so.
Yeah. There was an attempt at a sneak attack. Okay, we're all good.
Yeah, scarecrows are seemingly designed to be easy enemies because they're just like a punishment for when you fail that puzzle.
Yeah, they're just really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this room here.
Something clattered somewhere. And continues to do so.
Okay, it wasn't the code for that one.
So yeah, the adjacent room to this one that is locked appears to also be a locker room.
It's probably in there then, yeah.
I would guess.
Okay, let's have another pass and see if anything's changed then.
We're also hitting right about an hour 50. So, your call if you want to keep trying to solve the puzzle or head for a save point.
Yeah, I'll have a quick look here if there isn't. Yeah, there's no saves up here, so there's one just right outside.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll hit that up and save for now.
Yeah, I was going to say you got at least one key that you hadn't used yet, but you just used it, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just for the other part of the second floor.
Yep, the annex. It should be the next open left, which you're already on because you're several seconds ahead of me.
Yep, don't think I didn't see you up there, buddy.
I think that's the first horizontal scarecrow we've seen. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be the new wing that you just opened up. Last time we played this. It has 4 doors in it, so you didn't miss much.
Yeah, literally just opened the door, and then we were like, oh shit, that's been like 2 hours. We should probably go.
Yep.
Great math.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of math. I'll open my calculator app.
I did not come here to fuck around with no numbers. That's even scarier than most of the shit in a Silent Hill game.
Although I think this is the first dungeon in the game that has been not Otherworld.
Yeah, this is, other than the running around town sections, this has been the first, like, dungeon.
Yeah. They waited a surprisingly long time, because, like, the Otherworld segments are dungeons, but they all take place in the same place.
Yeah.
It's different parts of it.
It's like different areas of the other world.
Yeah. But now we got a classic Silent Hill dungeon, the school. Like half the games have a school, probably more than half.
I think most of them do.
Yeah.
It's like, the short message doesn't have one, but that's kind of an outlier.
Yep.
Full stop. That was row 4, line 2.
AA.
Ah, there we go. Got the locker room key. This girl's got some interesting thoughts.
Definitely Siren 2 references. She played that and wrote it in her journal.
I must return to the sea.
Must lead a blind child astray, and ultimately to his death.
All dogs must die. Oh. Yeah, no dealing with you.
Yep, those are new. They can have this whole wing.
Guessing we're going to be seeing some playmates now. Okay, so... what key was it that we just got?
Did it say locker, maybe?
Yeah,
Locker key?
locker room key.
Yeah. So it's the other half of the locker room that we couldn't get into before.
So that would be
Back.
that door
Yeah,
there.
towards the stairs, but beyond them.
Again, you can tell this is a Silent Hill game because you have to check the map every 22 seconds.
Yep. Honestly, this is on the smaller side of school levels in Silent Hill games.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking for one locker with 377 as the code.
3, 7, 7. Nope. I bet this
Yeah.
one.
They told us the name. I forget the name, but that name's not familiar, so I don't think it's this one, but worth a shot anyway. Process of elimination.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, it's just an Omamori.
See, we worked right to left because we're Western. We should have known we were in Japan. Work left to right.
Actually, I think this is going to be really useful with the Omamori that we've got because that was Wolf.
Yeah,
Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability.
nice.
And this greatly decreases the weapon durability lost.
Yeah.
So those two combined might actually wind up being like really useful.
Yeah. Your weapons suddenly became much more powerful. And frankly,
Yeah.
they're already pretty powerful.
So what was
You were going to buy a new Omamori slot next time you get
Yeah.
by the save spot. Buy a little more faith, because you were like 100 away from getting that next upgrade.
Yeah. I'm a mermaid. The sea is calling out to me. I can't believe this school doesn't have a pool. The sea, the best thing in the world. It's so lovely. It's now my locker combination.
SEA. So that doesn't work as a locker combo.
No.
Okay, lead speak is apparently we need to be able to speak girl code.
Okay, so
There's documents that speak in girl code around the complex. So if we find documents wherein numbers are exchanged with letters, we will be on the right track.
Because I'm looking at the documents that we've got for the locker code so far.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. I'm a mermaid, blah, blah, blah. That number code.
Yep.
And the 377 code are the ones we've got so far.
Yeah. So we don't have the cipher for Girl Talk, but
right.
knowing that it exchanges numbers for letters that seem similar.
Okay.
S would be a 5. E would be a 3.
A would be a 4?
Yes.
Right.
It's weird that we didn't find the cipher yet.
Yeah.
To further elucidate that, but
354, yeah?
534.
Or 534, yeah. There.
You spelled ESA. European Speedrunner Association.
And we got the key cabinet key. Yay.
That seems important. And then we'll probably find the cipher that we were supposed to find later on.
Yeah, there was the key. Ow, pain. Ow, pain. Key cabinet over here.
You have gotten yourself in a terrible position.
Yeah.
You're going to want that wolf on Mori as soon as possible. Start one-shotting these fucking scarecrows.
That's one down.
That might be why they gave it to you right here, is because you're going to get mopped by low HP enemies.
Yeah, the scarecrows are much weaker than most of the other enemies for whatever reason. Okay. Key to the back mountains opens the chained gates. So... Okay, looks like we just go out, head left, and we should be back with the others. This way, yes, yes. And of course, it's doing the classic Silent Hill thing of not every enemy you see is alive, so...
Yep. Interpret their bizarre rules. Honestly, interpretation and trying to make sense of stuff has been a low priority throughout this game. Seems like for the most, the first playthrough, they just want to throw shit at you.
Yeah.
And have you suffer.
So, do you want to snuggle up and play some Space Wars?
She's not invited to Space Wars.
Don't trust the crazy bitch. Push you down some stairs.
Yeah, she stays on the first floor.
What in the fuck is going on here?
I'm surprised she's not holding a gigantic cleaver with a big spike on the top of it.
A big billhook axe.
Yep.
That is some dialogue that could easily be taken out of context.
Hard not to. So smitten by you, I had to make you drink lava.
What friends do, right?
Yeah.
My face! I can't be seen without my face! Hey. I was just sniffing you while you were asleep. That's okay, right?
He almost found his secret identity. But he put on his Clark Kent.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Streamer redundancy again.
We need to stop doing this. It's getting weird.
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
起きられます。
Jesus, how much have you had to drink?
清めの水が少し強すぎたのかもしれない。
We haven't met anyone who could conceivably be Fox Masks to like have a secret identity.
でも、よく頑張った。
Yeah, I feel like Fox Mask is, weird as it's going to sound, his own character, you know?
Yeah.
さあ、
I think he's probably got like something fucked up behind that mask.
Oh, 100%. Like, the fact that the sides of it look like they're growing into his head.
Yep.
Like, again, carrying on the weird parasitic plant thing that they've got going on here.
Definitely. I'm honestly surprised that he could take the mask off. I kind of figured it was part of his meat.
Fused on, yeah.
Yeah.
Then this, so far, there's been a lot of visual symbolism, however you want to put it, with faces in general.
Oh, yeah. Most of the
Faces
monsters have
coming
been
off,
faceless,
or-
yeah.
Or mutated, scarred, warped faces. Junko, our sister, we've never seen her face once.
Nope.
Yeah, not going anywhere with it, Managanata.
Hinako watched the Diabetes Super Mario Odyssey Let's Play and never wants to hear or see anything about faces ever again.
There's a deep cut.
Diabetes recently posted on Blue Sky for the first time in years because the Super Mario Odyssey sequel movie was announced.
Oh, yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yep. I forget exactly what he said, but it had the word face in it. Also, you can tell how little Mario I play because Galaxy and Odyssey are interchangeable to me.
Yep.
And they couldn't be more different.
To be honest, when it comes to Mario games, couldn't really care less unless it's one of the RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only because they have a weird irreverence to them.
Yeah. Personally, I love Sunshine. That's like the only Mario game that I have any passion for whatsoever.
I liked the Paper Mario games, as everyone did.
Yep.
And the what were they called? The Mario RPGs on the Game Boy Advance and the DS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of those I'd probably like. I don't really get into RPGs too heavily, but if I did, those are supposed to be really good ones.
Okay, so if I kill any of these enemies anywhere near a blue light, that's them donezo.
Ooh. Andy, this room is all blue lights. You can see it sparkling off their meat.
Delicious, shiny meat. Okay, yeah, she's down for the count.
Yeah, they're basically the same as the scarecrows, but the slashes all over the body indicate that they are clearly made of flesh.
Yeah. 70 short of another Omamori.
You could probably
Yeah, I do
enshrine
have one in my
something.
pack.
Yeah.
That was with enshrining everything.
Ah, okay. Well, you'll find
wait,
something
there's some
soon.
Yokan here.
Yeah. Honestly, getting a good look at the knife walkers for the first time. They looked a bit like I think they call her the witch in the 12 Ghosts or whatever it is.
13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. I was close. I was one off.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that because the DVD extras on it have like tons and tons of information on it, every single ghost in the film. They go into like ridiculous depth in the lore, and none of it is remotely discussed in the movie itself.
Yeah, that's a movie that had like a fun premise. I think it's a remake, or it's just House on Haunted Hill remake. Okay, it is a remake.
Both of them were.
Yeah.
13 Ghosts was a remake of a William Castle movie, I think.
Nice.
And House on Haunted Hill, I think, might also have been William Castle.
Yeah.
But Vincent Price was in the original.
Yeah, I know that much.
And the remake of House on Haunted Hill, like, remarkably good. I genuinely enjoy it.
That's
it's got Famke Janssen and
Jeff Combs in a ridiculously small role.
Yep. Famke Janssen and Jeffrey Rush basically playing an evil Gomez and Morticia.
Yeah, those are
And
cool
both of them are
movies.
just-
They're 90s edgelord bullshit, so they age weirdly, but not all that badly.
Yeah. It's like you look at it and you're like, this is absolutely from this period in time. But it's like remarkably fun.
Yeah. And they're gory and exploitative.
Yep.
The character
You can
that
see that it was.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can tell that it was from a point when overcranking in cinema was all the rage to make things look spooky.
Yep. Yeah, the knife walkers with the slashes all over their body reminded me of a character in 13 Ghosts who died by suicide, but she like sliced every part of her body for some reason, and most notably she slashed off one of her nipples.
It seems needless.
Yeah, you just look at it and you're like, why would she have done that? But the main reason is because it's exploitation.
Yeah.
They wanted to show boobs, and their excuse was to have one sliced in half.
Yeah, which is weird because I think it was like a PG-13 movie.
It had nudity. Maybe there was a PG-13 cut, so...
Yeah, because it was really common in the 2000s to do like a rated and unrated release.
Yep.
I think that's... Yeah, it's one of those screaming head figures.
Yeah, I recognize the baby sounds as being from a doll person. You know what's weird is the scarecrows are clearly animated, like, mannequin sort of things. And they have the knife walkers here that are the flesh version. And then in the real world, we have, like, the flesh walking lump guys that puke on you. And then here they have the very similarly shaped doll people, which are clearly made out of doll parts. So they, like, swap whether they're meat or not in each reality.
And also, I think we had the sort of doll centipede that's not showing up in the real world as well.
I don't think any monsters have directly crossed over, but we did have the guy with his face caved in. And then in the real world, we had the guy with the cordyceps growing out of his face, or lack thereof.
Yeah. I don't know if that was one of the upgraded versions of the mannequin. Like, it shared a lot of similarities with it. Except it seemed to be more masculine.
Also, much more aggressive. That thing was fast as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Let's get that other Omamori.
Monetized faith. Yeah, you capped out your trinket slots.
Yeah. I think you can get, from what I've seen, you can get more. You can get like up to 5 in New Game Plus. So, taking fatal damage from normal. I was wondering where the hand mirror went, because I thought it was a faith item. But...
Yeah. It's like the exception to the rule. They all have to be Omomoris specifically.
Yeah. I think probably this will be most useful.
Yeah, because
So,
I don't think the wolf one would even work here with no durability.
yeah. So, from what I can see, I need to get down to the green or the blue doors.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm mapping them with my hands here on my screen. So, need the white open here. That'll open those two. I think you just need...
Is it really just as simple as changing it to the one in the room that I'm in?
Mm-hmm.
Changing that one to blue,
Yes.
and then going over here and changing it to gray.
Yeah, you go through the Twitter doors, you go to the blue room and change that to gray, and then you're in. You're in the room with the Twitter doors and the green options. However, once you're
wait.
in there, you need to be able to open the green door.
Yeah. So, need to check and see.
So you might need
Which
to go
I can't
all the way around to the locker room and switch red to
Yep.
green. Because the red door is ultimately just a shortcut.
Yeah.
But you can't use the shortcut because it blocks off the doors you need. It's a trap shortcut.
Excuse me. Okay, so that's for green, which I think is where I need to go.
Yeah, I don't
Possibly.
think you want to change that one.
Okay, so it is just go round, get
Yeah.
the bird.
Set all green statues to green. And then backtrack back to the save point. Is the one in the locker room set to green?
Yeah.
I think it would have to be,
I
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
So you should be set up to just swap it to blue. Then swap the other one to blue and then probably be okay.
And then just turn this one to grey.
Yeah, gray, not blue.
And yeah, these doors are open.
Nice. Yeah, usually I do exactly the same thing when I find a puzzle like this. I just start brute forcing things. And then when I
Yeah.
inevitably hit a dead end for a long time, that's when I finally sit down and track things out properly. Sometimes I brute force my way just accidentally. I stumble and make it.
Okay, I bet the yandere schoolgirl going on here.
Is that why we're a traitor? Because we let her die?
Because we weren't with her forever? Question mark?
She knew someday we would let her die.
のが好きだった
I completely forgot how... Is that blood in there?
Looks like a bit of a blood splatter.
Yeah.
That rabbit has seen better days.
Okay, Sakako sounds incredibly clingy.
Yeah, even when she was alive, she seemed weird.
Yeah. She said she'd never, ever, ever abandon me. Not ever!
Hmm. Basically, anything we ever did was eventually going to be a betrayal against her.
Yeah.
Or even just making the promise she realizes is impossible.
If you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it?
Well, she was a boss fight. Maybe that was it. Yeah, I mean, not specifically. We don't know the exact incident that turned us against each other, but it was inevitable. There was no way that parasocial relationship could possibly be sustained. Or I guess codependent relationship.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to tell precisely, but clearly one of them was a mite more invested in the relationship than the other.
Yep.
Oh, here comes another one.
Yeah, bring him in the blue light. Give him a permanent
Head
nap.
over here.
He's scared of the blue light. Did it get stunned when it walked into the blue light, or was it just setting up for an attack?
I think it was just setting up for an attack.
Yeah. 'Cause it went into like a weird drunken master animation.
Ah. Oh man, her forearms are going to be splintered like twigs.
Yeah, with all those chains. All the grab moves should have much more severe lasting consequences.
Yeah, like her collarbone should be like a honeycomb at this point.
Yep.
So many holes in it.
It's fun to see them. But they
Oh,
are
yeah.
too violent, frankly, to continue on your adventure.
It's a little bit pushing past the point where, you know, your suspension of disbelief continues.
Yep. It's like a Mortal Kombat game where you go into like the X-ray view when you witness someone like rip your tibia out and then you kick them
Yeah.
in response immediately afterwards.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I heard scratching there, and I was like, okay, there's something coming up behind me. Nope, it was one of the cats in the hallway using the litter tray.
Yep.
I literally just scared myself over nothing.
That's what horror games are good for. Make your mundane life freaky.
Back when I originally played the very first Resident Evil, like 96, I think, so I was about 15 or so. And at the time, I was really, for whatever reason, I was really scared of the spiders. Absolutely no problem with spiders these days.
Yeah.
But back then, it was like weirdly a big fear of mine. So I'm in I think it's the... where is it the spiders in the original Resident Evil are? It's like the guardhouse, I think they're in. And I'm psyching myself up. I'm like, yep, gonna go in, take one out, run out, come back, repeat the process. Absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. And I'm doing that thing where I'm just like leaning forward to make sure that all my attention is focused 100%. So get through that. Absolutely fine. Playing a bit further, a bit forward, and I feel something settle onto the small of my back, and the noise I made literally jumped up and screamed.
Yep.
Turns out it was just my t-shirt settling onto the small of my back.
Yep.
Once I caught myself, I was like, well, this is embarrassing.
That's horror games doing their job, though.
Oh, 100%.
Every time I played at Silent Hill, it was in like 6-hour sessions long into the night. And the only reasons I would usually stop would be like I was getting too uncomfortable, like looking around me and hearing like a floorboard creak.
I remember playing the original when it came out, and came back about 2 in the afternoon. Beautiful spring day, sun is shining, so naturally I locked myself in the room and, drew the curtains.
Yep.
Played it for about 8 hours, went to sleep, And you remember the scene where Cheryl appears on the TV screens and begs her dad for help?
Mm-hmm.
I started dreaming about that.
Nice.
And was like, because in this dream I was playing the part of Harry Mason, was like, hang on a minute, you're not Cheryl. And it was like, yes, I am trying to tempt you, for I am a demon. You are very clever. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I always get
Really, really fucking weird.
Back when Guitar Hero was extremely popular, people would get like Guitar Hero Highway syndrome, where they would play it for hours all day, and then everything would look like it was moving towards them for the rest of the day. I get that with every video game.
That's not the sort of thing you want when you're driving, is it?
No, it's not, but it was common, fortunately. So yeah, when I play a freaky game with lots of darkness, where like darkness stuff jumps out at you, I start to expect things to jump out of me from darkness.
Fair.
And then I have to like take a second to reassure myself. Like I was recently playing a Balatro ripoff called Merge Maestro, and in it, every round you have 4 turns, and you have to spend all 4 turns. So I played that game for a bunch of hours straight, and then afterwards, I was like doing chores around the house and stuff, but I had to do everything in 4s. And I was like, okay, I did the litter box, I fed the cats, I took out the garbage, but there's supposed to be a 4th thing. What's the 4th? Oh, I don't have to do a 4th thing. There's no turns in real life.
oh no, I've gaslit myself into believing this is how I am from now on.
Yeah, like every video game, if I play it for a few hours, my mind just locks into that world. And it takes me a while to escape. They each only have 3 potential positions.
Here we go.
Alignment. Alignment is good. And that does make sense with the puzzle.
Have to be facing each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we have lampshades.
Yep. But our own lamp is broken. Let's make the world darker. And scare the ghost.
Oh, what are you doing in that cage when we thought that we'd killed you when you were a monster?
Sakako's dying more than Maria.
Seriously? Like, that's at least twice so far. Possibly go for a hat trick?
And Pyramid Head impalement.
Oh, we're just abandoning her to her darkened fate when she's afraid of the dark. You guys, I don't think Hinako's quite as good as we were led to believe.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason everyone hates Hinako.
Yeah. Oh well.
Only way to solve the puzzle. You had to be trapped alone in darkness forever. Because I have a puzzle.
After bidding farewell to Sakako. Fucking ow.
She's in her coffin. She'll be fine.
What? You said you always wanted to be interred in the dark forever.
Yeah.
What do you
Loneliness
mean
was
you
never...
said the exact opposite? That's not how I remember it.
You never had an issue with loneliness in life. Surely you won't in eternal whatever this is. Torment, I guess.
Gaslighting isn't a real thing. You only think it is because you're crazy.
Nice.
Okay.
The first key you got didn't involve any acts of torture, so... It does have a question mark. You just had to interact with it. No puzzle.
Got to do the other side, of course.
Oh, a whole nother half of the dungeon, I guess.
That was unexpected, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Moats in the air, that's suggesting combat's gonna be a thing in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was weirded out that there was no second puzzle, but there was. I just thought that was relatively to the other world segments. That was about as long as they had been.
Yeah.
Maybe this one just seems longer because we struggled with the switches.
ひなこ今日は一段と綺麗だね
Okay, just save my game.
Rinko's not dead in the real world, so I don't know why we would be torturing her soul yet.
Yeah. Unless this is, otherworld interpretation of her.
Yeah.
Because starting to look a bit hellish.
Just about anything's possible. That is literal lava.
Oh, I saw that coming.
Yep, you did swerve the camera all the way around. Found the monster closet as it was already too late.
Yeah.
But it would have been even more too late if you were anyone else.
Okay, gonna be using that health kit that I just picked up.
Yeah, they seem to throw a decent amount of the health kits at you, so...
Mm.
I guess I would prioritize those because they take up a fairly large spot in the inventory.
Yeah, they don't stack, so each one is one slot.
Yeah. Question mark back in the starting room.
Yep.
Not that I saw anything
the only
worthy of
door that I
questioning.
have... Yeah, the only door that I have access to right now is the red one. Just there, so... It's already open.
Yeah.
And there's a green one just beyond it.
So you should want to keep red open and switch green.
Yep.
We know why the white is a rabbit. We don't really know why the green is some kind of leaf. The red is a triforce.
Green, nature, I just assume.
Makes as much sense as anything I can come up with.
ぬいぐるみファッション誌
Rinko's a girly girl.
部屋
Honestly, her hair is kind of unkempt. At least compared to Hinako. So I wouldn't have called her for fashion interests. And yet.
Ah, someone's writing letters to Shu.
Love letters.
Could you make it a bit less obvious?
I mean, these could be non-literal letters.
Very true.
Because Sakuko's was also impossibly on the nose to the point that, like, it would be ridiculous to write it down.
Yeah. But Sakuko seems to have her own Oh. Oh dear. Guess Rinko doesn't like rabbits.
Not going to be a problem anymore. You only get one boiled-faced baby scare.
Yeah. Honestly, the fact that around her futon is covered in... Oh, there's even more of them now. Oh, Jesus.
Is that like Hinako's face slashed out?
It's difficult to tell. The hair looks longer, but...
Could be the sister?
Possibly, but I don't think we've seen any evidence that she knows Junko.
Yeah. Hang on, don't explore too much more. I'm going to refresh the stream because it's chugging a little bit on my end.
No worries.
Go, go, go. Okay, I'm back online. Yeah. It's already...
Yeah,
chugging a
it
bit.
must be her, because she's got that kind of bit on her bangs where she tucks it behind her ear.
Mm-hmm.
And all the pictures seem to have that as well. So yeah, she's scary too.
Makes the most sense that it would be Hinako, because she flagrantly hates us in the real world. Romantic rivals.
Sometimes I'm glad I'm single.
Yep. I mean, it's a romantic rivalry entirely in her head.
Yeah. Like, she has no interest in Shu, although Shu doesn't seem to have received that memo.
Shu seems very, very naive.
Oh, completely.
Yep.
I mean, let's not forget his idea of a nice gift was to give her a big box full of suspicious painkillers. Like, that was a thing that he did right at the start of the game. Has to be something in one of the rooms that we haven't checked. I'm not sure.
Down at the bottom of that area is a blue door that goes to a door that you can just open.
Yeah.
Also a white door that goes to a door you can just open. So if blue and white are both open, you can explore the blue one first, and then hopefully that'll get you something.
And blue, yeah.
Blue has to be open, and white has to be open for you to even get there, so... I don't think you can afford to do any switching. Not until you get over there. And unlock new switches.
Okay, so that's one of the 4 or 5 that are inhabiting this area down.
A good start.
The blob enemies I can mostly just avoid.
Yeah, on their own, they're pretty much harmless.
Okay, and have I gone the wrong way? Yes, I have.
They're singing in harmony.
Couldn't we all live like that? Letter from Rinko to Hinako.
Stay away from my man. Space Wars is
Get your
canceled.
hands off my man, motherfucker. From your best friend, Rinko. As long as she doesn't get the stabby thoughts, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the candy store that we left our body in.
Huh. Yeah.
At Chizuriya.
千鶴屋を手放すんだ。進まなきゃ。
Everyone has a thing for Shu. It's like, is he the only boy in town?
Might be. Only boy we've seen.
Just having a look around before we start messing around with the desk lamp and everything turns pustulio. Oh, that was mean.
Oh, wow. There's just a monster right on the other side in Red World.
Yeah, that was cruel.
And he interrupts you in the middle of checking things.
And of course, we can't keep him down.
Yeah, no. Nothing blue around here.
Okay, so let's see how all the candies are now maggots.
It's a bowl full of eyeballs. Not far off.
No, it's the kendama suddenly turns into fucking Pinhead.
Ah, nice. Yeah, our weird latency issues has widened the difference in our commentary lag, but
Yeah. Well, I should be getting a USB to HDMI adapter this weekend, so I can see what happens when we try that.
yeah, no big rush. It's just a weird bandwidth issue. Not sure why it happened.
Okay, so the only other place I haven't been able to check is in this section over here, the white door.
Yeah.
So
you got to be able to get through with the red open. Which you can do.
Yeah, if I'm reading it right, the red door is open, so change that to green. And then I should be able to get into the locked door over here. And then change the green to white, then use the red door over here, and that should be clear and open.
That seems like a correct hypothesis.
Did I change the wrong one? No, I just hadn't changed it to red yet.
Yeah, hopefully the third thing is pretty quick to get to, at least.
Here's hoping.
These vignettes where familiar locations turn into piles of gore for no good reason are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like how needlessly gory the game is. You can just find boxes of eyeballs and... Oh well, there's a box of eyeballs here. The character doesn't care, so why should you?
I mean, Heather didn't seem too concerned about there being a roasted dog in one area, so... I guess women related to Silent Hill adjacent areas are just built different.
Yep. It's only a scare for the player.
They're just like, yeah, don't care, moving on.
Yeah. Most characters in Silent Hill games are so detached from reality that they should just shrug off anything.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense with, like, James Sunderland, because there's a very strong implication he's passively suicidal to begin with.
Yeah, he's literally detached from reality. He's having a mental episode.
Yeah. So, yeah, just run around the outside, and the door should be open.
It isn't really until Silent Hill 4 that the characters all become blank slates for no discernible reason.
Yeah. It's just weird that, like, Eileen, who is essentially a side character, is more of a protagonist than the actual protagonist.
Yeah, big time. So that guy's a big pile of nothing, and then it gets worse from there in later games.
Yeah. I've seen people try and what's the word I'm looking for? Try and write it off as the only reason he's so bland and lifeless as a character is because Silent Hill is essentially overwriting him the same way it does with Eileen in the last third of the game. But no, he's kind of like that from the beginning.
Yeah, it's a stretch. Like, he would have had to have been under Silent Hill's influence before the game started. Which is possible, but weird.
Yeah, it's like, I can see where you're coming from, and I get the basic idea you're going from, but you're also completely wrong, and I don't know why you're trying to forgive a game that, does some very interesting things, but its cat is not one of them.
Silent Hill fans want to justify everything. Every microscopic detail, because the games are so detailed. Like, half the time they're right, and the other half is absolutely absurd. Grasping at straws.
And it's also because the games are so open to interpretation.
Yeah.
That is absolutely... it's not that much of a stretch to be like, yeah, this is because of a reason that's only vaguely hinted at in the game. But maybe don't. Maybe just accept the game's shortcomings and, stop trying to justify it after the fact.
I say this in all sincerity, write fan fiction.
Yes. you can just do that. It's okay.
Yeah, if you want to make up your own reasons for everything, just make them up. You don't have to say it's canon now and alter the wiki and get in a big fight.
Okay, I'm going to try and pull a couple of Omamori. Ooh, we have a clam. And plum increases max stamina. So it goes up by about 100 each time.
Yeah, that's a cool mechanic. You can make your own Omamori.
Yeah. Weird thing is, the first time, my first playthrough, when I was trying it out, just to make sure that everything worked fine, the first Omamori I pulled was the clam one. So I don't know if it's, if it's a specific order, or, if it's more heavily weighted to give you those ones as early ones.
Yeah, because it claims to be randomizing them, but you never really know with console games like that.
Exactly. Are we gonna drop Rinko in the lava?
If we do, we'll do it totally stone-faced.
考えたことある？あんたは裏切った。もてあそんで裏切った。謝れ。その格好で今すぐ土下座して謝れ。覚えてるんでしょ。
I guess she's going in the lava.
I should not find that funny. I'm a horrible person. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, the way it suddenly drops is, it's good comedic timing. Whether or not that's intentional.
Yeah, I was expecting it to just, go dark, and then you just hear the scream, nope, into the lava.
I thought it was going to be, Terminator 2, sinking in the liquid metal.
Exactly, yeah. Something a bit more dignified, shall we say?
Yep. But nope. We burned up that schoolgirl and inhaled the ashes. Without a second thought.
And then just walked away like a badass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so... Yeah, this door doesn't actually do anything. That's kind of... weird.
You have an interpretation why Hinako is killing her friends and doesn't seem to care about it? Because she seemed broken up when she killed Sakako the boss. She seemed pretty upset that she had to do that.
Yeah, that one seemed... I don't know, maybe she's kind of maybe she's thinking that because this is real, it doesn't really count.
Yeah, that was my first thought, is that she's basically understanding that this is a lie.
Yeah, because we know for a fact that Sakako appears to be dead because she came down with a terminal case of plants in face.
Yep. Like she could be turning against Fox Mask now that he has betrayed her, and realizing that this realm is designed to like play on guilt or something.
Yeah, or other way around, it could be that she's becoming corrupted by Fox Mask.
Also true. That's why we love our Silent Hills, open to interpretation.
Yep.
Rinko boss fight, maybe?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Shu boss fight is possible. Maybe we'll kill Shu's alternate version. For no reason.
The shoe fits.
Shoe fits, kill it.
しいなひな子が初めて育てるにはちょっと難しかったよな
Well, this implies Shu has opened up more than we've let on. Which is what Rinko has always suspected.
それもいいかそれが忘れていくってことだもんな俺の一番の宝物だ
It's a notebook, I'm guessing, with their Space War stuff written on it. You can just about... Camera cooperates. You can just about make out like a UFO, a rocket, and some kind of bootleg lightsaber on it.
Yeah, if we had this in 4K and you actually spoke Japanese, we could actually read the text, it looks like.
More than likely, yeah.
No way the phone translator would get us on that one, though.
Not a chance. Carry not any memory of what's come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbour regret in their hearts. Okay. Yeah, this is a really involved dungeon. This is like part 4.
Yeah, no kidding. And like, it's implied more about the story than the entire story up to this point combined.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, we know, for a fact that the first half of the game, up until New Game Plus, is sort of truncated. So I don't know, like, how far we are to the end proper.
I've actually heard that the replays that get the alternate endings are also truncated, like they cut out the redundant material as best they can.
Yeah, from what I've seen, there is some repetition of cutscenes, but it will let you know if it's new. So if you try, like, if you know how, like, if you press any of the buttons, it comes up with a press whatever to skip?
Yeah.
If it's an old cutscene you've seen before, then you can skip it. If not, then it comes up with a little warning saying this is new. Oh, great. More doors. So, let's see. Have a look around first before we start fiddling about with switches.
Yeah, you got what seems to be an open path up to the north.
Is there like a door? No. Okay. So this bit here looks almost like there's a door there to go into the little nook just to the right, but apparently not.
Weird that this doesn't seem to go anywhere. Flipping the switch will open the Twitter door.
Yeah. Okay, so there's really only one direction we can go here, which isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or are these ones starting to look a bit like nurses?
Yeah, I thought that briefly. I didn't know if it was weird graphical, like I'm seeing less clear a picture than you are.
Yeah. No, these ones, I mean, Shu's family are like they've been the family, or the town doctors, I should say, for generations.
Yeah.
So these ones representing nurses of some description would make perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah, they do look
But-
like they had the nurse caps on.
Yeah, I was going to say that it looks like these ones have nurses' caps on. Which, interesting. Okay, so I need to turn this to blue.
Yeah. That one's going to patrol away towards the dead end. Fuck 'em.
She can have it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they do have nurses' caps. Don't know how easy it'll be for you to see.
Yeah, it was I thought that once when you killed one of them like half an hour back. I put it out of my head pretty quickly, but Silent Hill nurses, it's a thing.
They're back, baby, in pog form. It's kind of weird that they've returned in this kind of form as opposed to, traditional, like, actual nurse form.
Yeah, I guess that would interpret their bladed limbs as like surgical implements.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Doesn't mean a lot right now because no one's had any surgical trauma that we know of.
Yeah, as I said, the only real thing that we know is that Shu comes from a family of erstwhile doctors.
Yeah.
Literally, from what the description we've had so far is, it's like, yeah, they're the closest thing we've got. Well, I think the metaphors of femininity just got a little bit more on the nose.
That's just your dirty mind. She doesn't have 18 boobs.
Okay, but the birth giving thing.
That could be anything.
Man, I really hope this isn't Rinko that we're killing again.
Yeah, we haven't really known anyone with long hair like that.
Yeah, because Sakuko had pigtails, but her hair wasn't that long. Rinko keeps her hair in a ponytail.
Yeah. So it could be Rinko. Again, want to suspect that the sister had long hair, but she's probably going to come into play later.
She's made a couple of appearances in terms of voice in that.
Yeah.
We've not actually seen her in the flesh since the intro, and that was kind of implied to be a flashback anyway.
Yeah. They've gone out of their way to show as little of her as possible, so.
Suspiciously so, yeah.
Yep. They want you not to factor it in for twist purposes.
It was James Sunderland all along. Oh, okay, so they turn into mannequins if I don't kill them quickly enough.
Yeah, I figured there would be something in that cocoon.
Okay, thankfully they only go down in a hit or two.
Low HP mannequins.
That's not too bad.
Love the belly slap, though.
Is it bad that I keep thinking of Austin Powers? Get out my belly!
It's understandable.
Aye, mannequin, the other white meat. I'll stop that now.
I mean, you have a more of a right to do it than Michael Myers does.
Well, he did live in Scotland for a few years. Like some of his earliest gigs in TV were in the UK.
I guess that's more of an excuse than I thought he had.
Okay, abortion has been performed.
Nice. Couldn't do that in America.
A monster covered in swollen, skin-crawling mounds. As each one pulses, it spawns more and more horrors. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. So, yeah, she's definitely living that child-free life as a kid in the 1960s.
Yeah. Gender confusion and nonconformity is a big theme throughout, so...
Yeah, there's lots of little reminders of femininity, like fashion magazines and all that.
Yeah.
And Rinko and Sakuko are more traditionally girly than she is.
Yep. I mean, it seems to be one of the things that separates her from Rinko, like, leads to their adversarial relationship, is that she's very feminine and Hinako is absolutely not.
Yeah,
but it
good at
also is what
sports.
brings them closer to Shu. Like, Shu likes that she's not feminine.
Yeah, it's that thing of too girly to play with the boys, not girly enough to play with the girls.
Yep. Definitely
Brainiac
curious to see.
hero comic.
Curious to see where the whole theme of gender roles is going to end up.
Well, when you start the game up, it says be warned. There's like a whole list of trigger warnings, and one of them is period typical. What's the word I'm looking for?
Misogyny. Or...
Misogyny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you start it up, there's a whole list of trigger warnings. I think they're also repeated on the website if you check it.
Yeah, it's becoming more common, especially with horror games, which have the most triggering content.
Oh, 100%. Am I supposed to get out of here?
There's a door with an arrow on the map on one of these walls.
Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, it's leading up to the balcony upstairs, so is there another exit here that I missed?
Oh, the door is in the balcony? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, I went anti-clockwise and the exit was clockwise.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the exit's right next to the entrance.
Like, whoops.
It's the comic book, of course.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Will we hesitate to murder Shu?
来てくれたんだな相棒
So, who here has watched Hellraiser in the last couple of months?
お前に
Oinari wept.
いいんだきなこの好きなようにして俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ
He likes to be killed, so there's that.
Wow, stone-faced.
Yeah. Doesn't even look at her handiwork.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's something maybe wrong with our girl Hinako here.
Yeah, I mean, she has some pragmatic interpretation of the other world at this point.
Yeah, even Heather's just like, dude, are you okay?
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろう
はいいえするべきでしたもっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません
謝らなくていいむしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない
An empathy removal training program. Like Harvester.
That was cool.
Hinako always was such a kidder.
Now, no one look up and see if our actress has been arrested for anything.
Please.
Though it would be hilarious.
Briefly. Then the aftermath.
Trophy just popped there. The farewell party.
Kill everybody. Here's your reward.
Kill your friends. Kill them with a knife. How long have we been out for?
シュウリンコ
However long it takes Shu and Rinko to get to third base, I guess.
Okay, at the back.
I remember one more locked door.
Hmm.
That it was saying you had to get a certain key to get.
Yeah.
Guess it was optional.
Well, I think we were trying to get the key for the gate so we could go through the mountain.
シュウお前の家で合流なんだよな
Good thing she was in the track and field team.
Oh yeah. Another chase sequence, I guess? Or just a chase
Yeah,
cutscene.
there's a lot of running.
Yeah.
Although, remember how we've been seeing all these claw marks around town? Where, like, none of the enemies actually have claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just got... I don't know how clear it was on the stream, but she just got swiped at by something with a big clawed arm, and it was the fog monster that was chasing us at the beginning.
Yeah, I saw that werewolf hand.
Yeah, so I guess that's one mystery kind of cleared up.
An implication towards it, anyway.
私を追ってる二人もあいつから逃げたのかも
So I guess find a save point and then call it there, because this is a good stopping point.
Yeah, that absolutely wraps up that dungeon, which they had a lot to do there. They Fucking
I was expecting the school to be longer,
yeah.
and it turned out it was like maybe a quarter of the length of the actual dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, the school was a decent length compared to other dungeons so far, and then the Otherworld segment was 3 Otherworld segments.
Yeah, like compared to other school segments in the series, it was almost laughably small. But
I think it might compare to some of the classic schools if you factor in the Otherworld and the real world.
oh, if you include that, yeah.
Yeah, which normally in Silent Hill games, those are all one thing, but here, they've split them up into very, very distinct segments.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point.
Yeah. So yeah, that thoroughly changed my expectation for what this game has in store.
Yeah. Like, typically you expect the character to completely lose all their empathy towards their friends at the end of the story.
Yeah. And after they've had like more interactions, we sort of had the same interaction over and over again.
Yeah, this
Even then,
would
not
be
so
like
many
in
times.
Silent Hill 2 if James killed Eddie at the bowling alley.
Yeah, really. But it's still a symbolic murder, although we haven't seen our friends yet, so maybe we did actually kill them.